Mm-hmm. Should I play it with the controller
Not
instead?
so fast, Roach.
Oswin? Where's Oswin? Anyone seen him?
Believe I saw him heading to the stable.
What?
Fire. You blind? Nobody willing to put it out?
Ain't that simple. Most are afraid. Baron flies into a rage. He takes no prisoners.
My brother's in the stable. We've got to save him. He'll burn alive. Him and the horses.
Okay.
See what I can
I'd
do.
be a hero.
Hurry now, quick!
Okay. Oh, didn't mean to press that.
Damn it. Lots of smoke. Gotta hurry.
Go down.
Over here! I can't get out! Doom collapse!
Coming to get you.
Oh, there. No. Will it open? Gotcha.
We've a hero in our midst. The horses! Why,
I did.
I'm prepared to forgive you the drubbing you gave those pricks at the crossroads.
I know your wife miscarried. Was that before or after you beat her to a pulp?
What the fuck are you suggesting?
Don't play me for a fool. You'd been beating them for years. Finally, they'd had enough and fled. Sound about right?
Ah!
Oh, I'm not ready. I'm not ready.
They ran from you, didn't they?
Lying prick! Oh!
We need to talk. Sit down. You beat them.
I never laid a finger on Tamara. Not once.
And on Anna.
That's another story. She always knew how to spark my ire.
You knew they had run away from the start.
Yes, I knew.
Why didn't you tell me? Wasted my time.
Say I had. Say I'd said I had troubles. Couldn't control my wife, my daughter. What kind of flaccid prick would you take me for?
Tell me everything you remember about the day they fled. The truth this time.
I'd been soaking myself 3 days straight. Anna came to me, said they were leaving. I begged them to stay. She refused to hear it. I tried to stop her. She wriggled like an eel. We struggled. She fell. Last blasted thing I remember. Woke up in the morn, breeches heavy with my own piss. A large bump on my head. Sadly, they were gone. Know what that's like, Witcher? No. How the fuck could you? I was left with nothing. Nothing! Only the bottle.
Signs of a fight in the room. Hole in the wall, wine all over the landing. Was that you?
Aye. We tussled. She tried to whack me on the noggin with a candlestick, but kept missing. Hit the wall and a pillar instead. I staggered backwards onto the table, spilled the wine, slipped and tumbled. Anna used that moment to flee. She rushed down the stairs, still clutching that damn candlestick. I caught her on the landing. We fell. I thought I had her. Then she turned and smacked me in the head. I blacked out. Don't know what happened next. When I came to, I was alone.
Tamara present for all this? She see you quarrel?
Through the doorway, perhaps. She didn't enter the room. Shame, too. Things might have turned out differently. The sight of her always calmed me.
What happened next?
Next? It only got worse. I awoke at sunset, not knowing how many days had passed. Thought it was all a ploughing, drunken nightmare. And then I went to the bedchamber, but Anna was not there. Instead, there was blood everywhere. I knew she'd miscarried. My breath short, my throat locked. I neared the bed and saw it. It lay there, a tiny thing, defenseless, on bloodied sheets, dead. And it was my doing.
Maybe you're doing, maybe not. But that amulet she wore could be important. Or maybe the fact that she lost it. What did you do with the child?
What was I to do? Took it out and buried it.
Just like that?
Damn you! I gave no thought to a funeral. It was a horror. I wanted it to end. That child had been my dream. I told Anna, the little one, our little one, to make things right. Yet she died before she could be born. Understand, Witcher? My child was dead.
What an ass. It's his fault. Why is he so mad at the Witcher?
Get hold of yourself. Men like you, when they break down, look downright pathetic.
You're a heartless bastard.
Mutations worked then. But here's the good news. Your dead child might help us find the one who's still alive. And your wife.
What? How?
Sometimes miscarried fetuses, if they don't get a proper burial, turn into botchlings.
Into fucking what?
He doesn't need the details.
Details you don't need to know. There's a bond of blood between this creature and your wife and daughter. I can use that bond to find them.
How?
One of two ways. Legends claim you can bury a botchling under the family's threshold, perform a ritual and turn it into a lubberkin. That's a sort of, hob, a guardian spirit that could lead me to your family.
And the other way?
We kill it and draw some blood. Take that to the Peller and he does the rest.
Do not kill my child. It's suffered enough already. Lift the curse that it may finally rest in peace.
I want to beat this guy up. It's pretty cool, Mr. Beard. Hi, by the way.
Whatever we do, we gotta find the botchling first.
I'll show you where I buried her, and I'll dig the grave at my threshold.
If it turns out we can't transform the botchling into a lubberkin, they can bury us in it. Handy either way.
What's a lubberkin? Okay, let's do this.
The sooner we resolve
Let's
this, the
do
better.
this.
Best do it tonight at midnight.
Then wait here with me. Near midnight, I'll take you to where I buried her.
Get word to the common folk. Ought to stay in their homes tonight and draw a line of salt outside their doors. And try to sober up.
Do I take a shovel to dig up the grave?
Take it. You'll need it, but not for that.
It's for me to hit you over the head. Humph.
A bit further. Follow me.
This is kind of creepy. Is this gonna be like another ghosting?
You give the child a name?
No. Why would we?
Mistake. Names are powerful seals.
Apply oil to sword. I have oil. I don't have oil. No. This oil? Okay. I'll just continue with the story. Oh, it stays in my inventory if I crafted it? Okay. Oh, I don't need that.
Here's the spot.
Chose a lovely spot.
Damn it, will you relent? I'm ploughing now I've done wrong.
Good. The grave's dug up and empty.
What's that mean?
Botchling's on the prowl.
Oh. Oh no. Oh my god.
Look!
Oh my god. Oh my god. Wait.
Take it in your arms, quick.
And if it goes Garrity, it'll bite us in the arse before we know it.
Keep screaming and it will turn rabid. It's calm for now.
Bloody hell. What happens when it gets plowing and restless?
It'll bite through your jugular and you'll bleed to death before I can
remember.
help. Tell me if it starts wriggling. I'll calm it with magic. Pick it up. Take it in your arms.
Come to daddy.
Merciful gods.
Okay, what do I do now?
Back to the fortress.
What? With this?
As I recall, you were the
It's
one
your
wanted to test the
baby.
old legends, change it into a lubberkin.
Oh, fuck.
Walk faster. Oh my god. What's XI again? I'll need to use it. Oh no! Now what?
Spectres. Botchling scent attractor.
Oh!
Do something!
Wait, that one go? Ow, ow.
Pest, take me! It's writhing something fierce! Can't hold it! Calm it somehow! Oh.
Oh, that's what it's for.
But what do you want to do with it?
Me? Nothing.
I'll
This is your
take
job.
it.
Told you, gotta bury it under the threshold. If the tales are true, by tomorrow it'll be a lubberkin. From then on, it'll watch over your house.
Yo, what's a lubricant again? I forgot it. Oh my god, this is creepy. There's like a folk story here. Oh,
Need to hurry.
On with it. Pull up one till they devour
is
us.
that the only one? This is easy, so I just press right click or left click, right? Is that it? Oh, there's one more. Eat stuff.
Worming again? Like a damn eel. I cannot hold it. It worked. It stopped.
I'm not used to using this
No.
magic
So
stuff.
think of one. It's important.
It's a girl. What would Anna have named her?
But I killed him in 3 hits anyway, Gerb. Oh man, this guy just walks too slow. Oh, there we go.
What now?
Repeat after me. By the powers of earth and sky.
By the powers of earth and sky.
By the world that was to be your home.
By the world that was to be your home.
Forgive me, you who came, but who I did not embrace.
Forgive me. You who came, but who I did not embrace.
I name thee, say her name, and embrace thee as my daughter.
I name thee Daya, and embrace thee as my daughter.
Good. Now bury the body.
What now?
In 1 day's time, Dea should turn into a lubberkin. I'll stay here and wait. You go home.
I'll wait with you.
Out of the question.
But that's my child. And the guilt, the responsibility for all this lies with me.
Time for parental impulses? It's long past. Besides, nothing else you can do here.
But
No buts. Just Witcher's work left to do here. Gotta wait a day and a night for the botchling to turn into a lubberkin. That's it. Go home. And try not to drink yourself stupid again.
Has it been a day? I don't know. What's a lubberkin? This is kind of sad though. I want to smack the Baron. Oh, just press E. Sit and wait.
By blood's power I summon you. With your name I beseech you. Hear my call and arise, Dea.
Has it been a day yet?
Lead me to those bound to you by blood.
Oh. Uh-oh. It's Casper. So cute.
I need
A lubberkin is a Casper. Now I know. Wait, is he gonna go really far? Really? Is he gonna wait for me? Okay, Where's Roach? Oh, there he is.
Let me live.
Look at him. He's cute. Oh, he's cute now. Ain't nobody got time for you, Johnner. Trying to find lost people. Oh, there you go.
Come on, Roach.
Sure wasn't lavender they kept in there. Might be worth looking around, though. No way a pitch burner could afford a horse. Horseshoe. No way a pitch burner could afford a horse. A bracelet. One of them must have dropped it.
Wow, you haven't been following this whole time, Pen?
Horseshoe. No way a pitch burner could afford a horse. Clothing. They change in here? Both were here. I'm going the right way. Wants to show me something more.
I can't save it. I should. Oh, I'm at half health. I don't know what order. It won't let me save. See? Oh, it's saved. Thank you for the reminder. Are you expecting me to die again?
Hey, yeah.
Here it comes.
Just had a field day. Still worth a closer look.
Oh, I need to move away.
What now, you piece of filth?
Should examine that horse carcass.
I learned. I'm learning. Okay. Oh, there's more. Oh, my finger's like odd. Examine dead horses? Where? Oh.
What do we have here?
Oh, okay.
Bones have been here a while.
That's the fire thing, right, Gerb?
Chewed on the saddle. Necrophages will eat anything these days.
It's like auto,
Giant
Alex.
claws. Wasn't a necrophage made these marks. Horseshoes missing. Is this the animal that lost one in the smokehouse? Head torn clear off. Takes incredible strength.
Let's summarize.
Must have been attacked by a powerful beast. Surprised him. Hope they got away. Trail goes on. Good thing it doesn't end here.
Oh, stop pressing shit. Oh, where is he? Wow, Doctor. Actually, bloom. This game is pretty addictive. Cause it's so nice. The music and the graphics is so good. There's stuff following me? Okay.
Slow now.
A fisherman's hut. Seems she wants me to take a closer look.
Oh. Uh-huh.
Who's that? The room. Go on now.
What you seek here, sir? Our hut's out of the way. Woeful. We has nothing. We knows nothing.
Just need information. Looking for 2 women. The Bloody Baron's wife and daughter.
Not a soul have been here, sir.
Sure? Not even passing through? Daughter's medium height, about 20. Her mother's thin, about 40. Seen them?
That sir came at night, right, Mummy? Quiet, boy.
Too late to be quiet.
Where'd the girl go? Your son said enough. No point in playing dumb anymore.
Sorry, sir, but you don't look like one of our father's men.
Because I'm not. I'm looking for Tamara and her mother. I need to know if they're alive and safe.
Tamara is, hi. She's to my brother's place in Oxenford. But Mrs. Anna, that's another tale. Though anywhere's better than the crow's perch with a baron.
Why?
Cause he beat her, sir. Beat Mrs. Anna, I means. Everyone knew, but not a one lifted a finger for to stop it.
What happened to Tamara's mother?
For like this. I was awaiting in the old smokehouse with horses. Cold as hell and so dark, couldn't see past 2 ells in front of you. Moon had risen high, and still they hadn't come. Began to fear some demon had snatched them. But finally they came forth, and we sets off towards the river. Suddenly, out of nowhere, a gale arose. Thought it'd tear my head off. And those damn birds, swarms of them coursing o'er the woods, raising a racket to make your ears bleed. Mrs. Anna screamed, bent over into herself. Tamara knelt down, gripped her arms. 'Twas then I saw it. Fiery marks on her hands.
What are those?
What marks?
These, well, like burned on with hot iron. On the palms, inside.
Burned? Like a cattle brand?
Aye, though these wasn't black scars scabbed over. They's hot and glowing, as if they burned with raw fire.
Oh, what happened?
Fine. What happened next?
Grew even darker. Seemed someone had put out the stars. Crickets all went silent of a sudden, and then, from the woods, a roar. Broke out in a cold sweat, and before I could catch my breath, a beast jumped out of the woods, big as a barn, with horns and 2 burning coals for eyes. I thought I was done for. Beast attacked Mrs. Anna's horse, ripped its head off, carried her off into the woods. Our horses, mine and Miss Tamara's, got spooked and tore off willy-nilly. 'Twas the only reason we escaped.
Willy-nilly.
The miss wanted to go back for her mother, but my wife pleaded, said she'd die out there alone. Miss Tamara agreed not to go.
Cliff, tomorrow face cam. I'm just testing out stuff today.
Why help them at all? You risked a lot.
I did that. Owed Miss Tamara. 3 moons passed, a fever gripped my boy. We thought he was done for. Tamara learnt it. Brought food and salves. We're poorer than dirt itself. She saved my boy. No 2 ways about it. Me, myself, I'd have never dared to help. But my missus told me a time of war and contempt's come. A time of folk gone wrong. We needs to repay good with good. Who stands by idly does evil as if.
Married a wise woman.
Crying shame we couldn't save Mrs. Anna in the end.
Wait, does that mean
Thanks
that
for your
she
help.
died?
The lady. She'll be all right in the end, won't she?
I'll do what I can to see that she is.
Talk to the Baron about his family.
So here our paths diverge. Thank you, Dea. Go in peace.
Yeah, get out of here, Casper. Yes, GI. Does it? I think it's at default setting. But I just don't want the stream to like lag. That would be very irritating. Wait, where do I go now?
Move it.
I have to go back the same way. I'm not worried, Alex. Selamat malam, Doktor. Drink the swallow. I did it. Good luck on your retreat. Oh, thank you.
Whoa!
Wait, don't turn on NVIDIA here? What do you mean? Oh, going wrong way. No! Hair work? Oh. It's a really nice game, I like it. It's got great like music. Like this is the first time I don't turn off in-game music. Usually I turn it off. I really appreciate all your help, guys. Like I know I'm super new and I don't know a lot of stuff, but you guys tell me things and help.
Slow now.
Oh, we're here.
Remember me?
Stable hand pulled you out of the fire.
Won't ever forget that. Here, I'm grateful.
Me even.
Witcher, a word, please.
Believe we've not had the pleasure. They call me the Sergeant. Left over from my army days, you understand. When me and Philip, meaning the Baron, served under a Temerian banner. Wanted to ask you about something.
What is it?
That night when the Baron ordered everyone to lock their doors, stay inside. What did you and the Baron do?
Gotta ask the Baron about that. Speaking of which, know where he is?
Garden. Spends a lot of time sitting there of late.
Drunk.
No. Don't drink, don't eat. Just sits.
That's not a bad thing.
There you are.
See the hollyhock there? The violet blooms. Brought the plants here from Nazaire. Anna had read some story. Insisted on having them. Spent hours tending to them, trimming, pruning. She was so content at that. And them, the frilly ones, called birds of paradise in Zerrikania. But Tamara called them dragons of paradise. She adored them. Damn shame I'll never learn which blooms would please Dea most. Though it's good to know her spirit's free.
Got some information about your family.
You've learned something? Well, let's go inside. It's a bit chilly out. Any news for me?
Your daughter's in Oxenford.
What the blazes? She all right? In good health? Safe? Why haven't you brought her back?
Never offered to do that.
How do you know she's safe? You see her at least?
No, but I talked to the man who helped her escape and then took her in. Tamara is safe and sound. From what I gathered, she has no desire to see you again, no intention to return.
I shan't trust some peasant dolt. I shan't trust whoever it is helped her. I need to know for certain she's safe. Go to her. You must be sure. See her yourself. I shan't believe anyone else.
What? You do it.
I've done my part. You've got dozens of men. There's gotta be someone you can send.
You refuse to go?
Mm-hmm.
Fuck you!
Wow.
Yet, if you're ever in the area, by chance even, take this and just make sure she's all right.
What is it?
A letter of safe conduct.
A road trip.
Ever since the Redanians took hold of the Pontar Delta, they made it damned hard to get to Novigrad without one. Very well. You were to find them both. What of Anna? Learned anything?
Nothing yet, but I'm on her trail.
Well, what are you waiting for?
For you to tell me about Ciri, like we agreed.
Fine. A word once given. When Ciri was on the mend, we took her out on a hunt. Thought a bit of galloping would warm up her limbs, gone stiff from so much bed rest.